Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene and I'm the author of the Galarium Sea series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I have a new fountain pen and ink that I want to desperately ink up today. I really have been looking forward to this moment because I want to try out this new ink that I purchased. So I can't wait to do that with you guys today. I am going to be swatching for my swatch book here as well, so I brought my materials over to do that. So first let me show you the pen because it's been several years since I purchased another Lamy. If you guys don't know, Lamy was the first brand of fountain pens that I ever tried several years ago. I was using those exclusively for a couple of years until I started trying out other brands, and since then I haven't really gone back. However, they have released some colors that I just wanted to have in my collection, as I feel like they're colors that I would use quite often. I've been trying to pair a lot of my inks with certain color pens, so I'm trying to build up my collection. So I actually have purchased a couple of new Lamys from their Safari collection, so I'm going to share those with you in some videos. So the first one that I have here is the Lamy Safari in the Cozy cream color. This is what their packaging looks like. I already have opened this up. So this is what it looks like. I believe that they also released this with like a strawberry red color. I don't often use red inks too often, so that's why I didn't pick it up, but I feel like this cream color is something that I would use a lot of. You can match it with your gray inks, black inks, brown inks. I think it would look really stunning. So yeah, I grabbed this one in a medium nib. When it comes to Lamy Safaris, I always go for medium. However, I have tried extra fine and fine. They are a little bit too fine for me, a little bit scratchy, so that's why I just go for the medium instead. So this is what it looks like. You have this metal clip. In the past, this used to be silver, but I think in the most recent collections, they've been coloring them. So this one actually matches the body of the pen, which I think is nice. And by the way, this body is a matte body. I do have some Lamys that are glazed with like a gloss, so they're shiny. But this one here is a matte, which I do also still like. So let's open it up. So as I mentioned, this is a medium nib. It's a steel nib. And with the Lamys, I find that they're quite long. Longer than some of the other pens that I use, like the Kabeco pocket pens and even the Sailor pens. They also have this like little grip here, so you can hold it really nicely. It fits really nicely between your two fingers like that. And it also even has a window so you can see how much ink you have. So with the pen, you do just pull this out. There's a cardboard bit that you take out, and it also comes with a blue ink cartridge. I don't really use this that much anymore just because I don't really like the Lamy inks. I find them too kind of like gloopy. They're quite thick, and I find that it dries up really quickly. So I'm going to be using another ink, and I'll share that with you in just a second. But for this pen, I did also purchase a couple of converters. So you can purchase these at the same store if you wish. These are meant for the Lamys, and with this red bit here, you just twist it and it'll go down. I'm actually gonna leave it up because instead of using this twist type, I'm just gonna fill it in with my syringe. And the reason why I do that is just because I find that it's less messy. I don't need to wipe the tip of the pen after. So that's just my preference. I kind of use it almost as if it's a cartridge. So yeah, this way I can just use whatever bottled ink that I want. So I have these inks from Pilot Iroshizuku, and I did end up purchasing the Kiri-Same. So the Kiri-Same is one of their newly discontinued inks. If you watch my other palette haul, you may have seen me inking up the other two discontinued inks, the Cosmos and the Tsutsuji. So they are getting rid of the Kiri-Same, so I just wanted to make sure that I grabbed a bottle of the Kiri-Same before it was sold out. They didn't have the bigger bottle anymore in store, but I did manage to get one in the smaller size, so that should be enough for me. But this is what I've decided to ink up my pen with today. So let's go ahead and do that. As I mentioned, I'm just going to be using this converter. You can put it in here and then just use this to pull it up. But like I said, I just want to make things easier for myself, and I'm just going to fill it up with a syringe, just like you would with a converter instead. So let's pull up some ink. I'm not going to grab too much ink here as I have a lot of pens already inked up. However, I just put in enough for 1 month's use, as I like to change up my pens monthly. So we're going to pop that back in there. As you guys can see, that goes in really, really easy, and then you can just screw it back up and cap it. So this is a gray ink. The only other gray ink that I typically use is the Kaweco one. So it'll be nice as a neutral option for me. So let's grab one of these Wearing Gold ink color swatches cards out. I just need one. They have that ink droplet motif on it, and it has a couple of lines for you to write on. It also has a coating so that you can paint with it, and it'll turn out with this kind of shape. So I'm just going to grab a paintbrush to do my color swatch, and then we'll write it in with a pen. So I just have a paintbrush here that I'm going to use to paint my little swatch here. This is a light gray color, and I think it's really beautiful. I am a little disappointed that they're getting rid of this color, just because there's actually no other gray really in this collection. Maybe it wasn't a super popular color, I'm not sure, but yeah. So I'm just going to use the brush there. There's not much shading with this ink, but I think that will be okay just like that. So using my new pen, I am going to write in palette Iroshizuku here on the first line. And then we will write in Kiri-Same. So there you go. It's really beautiful. Like I said, I do prefer the medium nib on this. Lamy Safari, I'm just gonna remove this because we don't need that anymore. But yeah, that is what the ink and pen look like together. I think it's a great match. So I'm really excited about this. So I'm just gonna let this dry, and then I'm gonna add it to my ink swatch notebook. This is from the Traveler's Company, and I'm just using it to house all of my inks. So these are the two that I just finished doing today. So I'll add that in here once it's dry, and I'll continue with the rest of my little swatching session later. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you are interested in the Lamy Safari Cozy Cream or the Kiri-Same Iroshizuku ink, I will leave a link to it down below, and for these other supplies I will try to find a link for them as well. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, you can leave them down below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!